Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my monster guide of the Noonwraith. In the first part of this monster guide we will learn her attack, how to counter them, how to avoid them, and so on. So let's start with the guide for the Noonwraith, a Specter. Ladies and gentlemen, the Noonwraith does a launch attack. You can avoid this by looking at her arms. She telegraphs the attack by raising her arm. And when that happens, just roll or just dodge and you will be fine. The Noonwraith does a special attack where she makes 3 versions of herself, so the clones will attack you and they will also drain your life and heal her, so that will heal her up and hurt you at the same time. One way to counter the clone attack is to watch the small dust clouds you made. There is where she will spawn, so just roll over there and hit her and the clone will be gone. Another way to handle the clone attack, you can shoot them with your crossbow or you can throw moon dust bombs and the clones will disappear. You can do this at a safe distance, so if you have a problem, this can be a nice method. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to put everything together. You can actually hurt a little bit while she's in this form, as you see, but the damage is almost 10% of your normal damage. To dodge her attack, so you need to roll or dodge while she's lifting her arms, like that, as you can see. And to be able to hurt her, you need a moon dust bomb or fear them. Okay, so when she's in this form, I prefer to attack her, and you can see they indicate where her clothes is gonna be by those dust clouds, so look for them. So when she raises her arm, dodge. Oh, I got clipped. And she is weak to Spectral, she is a Spectre, and she is weak to moon dust bombs and Irden, of course. So it's quite easy. I'm drawing this fight out so you can actually see what's happened, so I will bring a sword over here. And as you can see, the dust clouds shows them. You can shoot them with a crossbow, but I think it's just easier to hit them with your sword. You see where they land, so okay, let's finish her. And when she lifts her arm, dodge, attack. And that's that. It's not a very hard fight, so you shouldn't have any big problems with it. But if you have big problems, remember to use Irden to catch her, and with raises her arm, she attacks you. Kill her clones by crossbolt or moon dust bombs, or just hit them with your sword. So it's quite an easy fight. If you have any problems, don't feel afraid to leave any comments and I will try to help you out. So let's go over to the general description and lore of the Noonwraith. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are the Noonwraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields, searching for their unfaithful lover or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object that is very important for them. That's why if anyone ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Noonwraiths are only known to hunt rural areas and usually stay near the place of their deaths. They prey on peasants working in the fields or children playing nearby. Noonwraiths do not bleed, they are for the most part immune to the effects of visual signs. They can create mirror images of themselves, which circle their victims in a kind of morbid parody of dance. This ghastly ritual drains the victim's life energy while adding to their own strength. Noonwraiths are also able to manipulate the physical worlds to a limited degree, kicking up clouds of dust which temporarily blind and disorient their opponents. Noonwraiths can turn immaterial and are at such time very difficult to wound. In order to force a Noonwraith to take its vulnerable form, one must first trap it with a Eden sign or strike it with a moondust bomb. Once the monster has regained its physical form, one can mount a fast attack with a silver blade, preferably one coated in Specter oil. Contrary to popular belief, Noonwraiths can also be encountered at night, but are much weaker than during the day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the monster guide for the Noonwraiths, and as always, thank you for watching.